안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to High Alone by Jackson Wang. Oh. And this is off of his Magic Man 2 album that should be coming out soon. It just says, it says expected to be released this summer.
Okay, so
the album explores grief, identity, and self-acceptance. Ooh. So I wonder if we're going to see the creative genius of Jackson Wang and just some of his internal struggles with this one.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So let's take a look at Jackson Wang and High Alone. Him and smoking. Blow. This one.
He does naturally smoke though, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't know. That's kind of disappointing. I didn't know that
Well, I know GD smokes.
No judgment meant. I thought it was fake. So it was like, why is all this? A VHS tape.
We're going old school.
Why are we bringing back all this old technology in MVs?
This is like a horror movie waiting to happen. I'm
not gonna take a drink until after the music starts. I'm gonna end up wearing it.
Ooh, did it say people always judge you from the past? Why does he look alone?
Did you see the people with the mirror? They disappeared.
Yes, I saw that. And then I said, why does he now look alone?
I'm putting my drink over here.
Oh. Ooh, it's it really is really playing out like a horror movie. Ooh.
Is it that he's not himself?
That's creepy.
He's like a shadow of himself?
Oh, don't do it.
This is like Houdini.
It doesn't end well. He's watching it, so he's watching himself as other people are watching him. Oh.
I wonder if that's the real him in confinement, and this is the performer him.
Putting on a show
I don't
for the audience.
I don't want to watch this man drown.
He's not going to drown.
He's going to drown.
He's not going to drown. They won't let him drown. See, he's out.
Yeah, but they're not going to let him out. He locked the top. Okay, I don't want to watch this man drown.
He's not going to drown.
I know it's not real, but still.
Oh. Bust the glass. Break the wall. Look at him bleed. Look at his eyes. Oh gosh, Jackson.
I bet if he breaks that glass, it'll break the glass in the tank. Break it, bro. Oh God, I can't watch this. Break it, break it, break it.
Do it.
And everybody just watching the struggle.
Well, I think that's part of it. Wow. Ah.
You can't tell me idols are mentally okay.
Well, exactly. Everyone's just watching as
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. And they're pointing. They're literally pointing. Watching and pointing. He has no privacy. Everyone's watching his every move. He's in a clear container. Oh my gosh. Break it. I'm shaking. My leg is shaking. the background. Oh.
Are not from your what?
The deepest wounds are not from your enemies.
Enemies. They're self-inflicted. Is he saying because he voluntarily got into the tank? Or maybe it's all those people who were fans.
Who were fans and like, wow. I feel like we have to watch Daebak now to understand like, wow. Is this what his album's going to be about? Like, just the intensity that
My
it is
heart
to be
is, like, pounding.
An idol, and like how you don't have privacy and like you never know. He's even said like he never knows like who's a friend or not. Oh, my heart hurts for Jackson, but it hurts for like all idols. Like we've talked about this, like how it's not easy, and so
we've talked about this, just like their mental training and like the suicides that we see in K-pop and like just
and the hiatuses.
I mean, Jackson Wang was on a hiatus. I mean, is he currently on the hiatus, or he was on it before he started coming back with all this? Because I felt like he said he was going on a hiatus.
I think
and then they came back already with a GOT7
on it
comeback
before previously, but now he's a. Has he really been on a hiatus though? Because he wasn't. I don't think he was really on a hiatus because he was doing his own thing. Like he was doing individual work with Magic Man 1, and now we're getting Magic Man 2.
Yeah, but I feel like it was in between Magic Man 1 and the GOT7 comeback.
Okay.
This is the dirty, nasty, ugly side of it, unfortunately.
Bravo to Jackson Wang though, like.
Well, and even if he's able to deal with it, I mean, look at poor Bam Bam. Like, we still don't know the story. Not spreading rumors. I know fans get very upset. Like, don't spread rumors. So, I'm not trying to say that Bam Bam couldn't handle it or whatever, but just using an example of another idol. Like, so if Jackson Wang can handle it, maybe he's the voice for another idol who cannot. And maybe he's saying this is really a rough business and we need to change. Seungwon came out and said, like, don't treat people this way. Like, we are people. We have lives. And yes, they want to be celebrities, but they're not meant to just be run into the ground.
And we've said this all the time. Like, they are people. Yes, they're famous people, but they're still people. They should be allowed to have a girlfriend, have a boyfriend, have children, be in a relationship if that's what they want. Like, they shouldn't be tied to just do one thing permanently. Like,
people see it as a lifestyle, but let's be realistic. It is a job.
It's a job.
It is the job that they do. Yes, it's a job that is their entire life, but it's still just a job. And so it should not encompass everything that they do. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with these like outside forces of like fans and the media and just like keyboard warriors and I mean, fans who both love and those who don't, like the anti-fans. But sometimes the fans who love them can be more deadly, more dangerous than the fans that don't. It's just terrifying. That can happen in any life. You could have a stalker and not be famous. But it has to have that added level of like, oh my gosh, I mean, I'm anywhere at any given time.
Well, and
though
they
do have bodyguards,
but
still.
Deep for Korean culture as well because they do such an amazing job with fan service and they do such like fan meet and greets
and invite you into their personal private lives.
And they
it's one of the things
give us
we've liked
glimpses
about,
into the window more so than American culture as well. But I think it's also very dangerous for them.
I agree.
And when do they actually get a chance to close the window and say, nope, you don't need access to this. And
I agree.
And you don't need to know about this. And that's one of the things that I love about...
and maybe they don't get that choice because they're being told what they can and cannot do by an agency.
Agreed.
A label. Aren't they in charge of themselves now?
I think so.
So maybe this isn't being directed towards labels. Maybe this truly... Because it was the people watching. Well,
it's the people watching.
The one who locked it, though. I mean,
there's so much.
We've got to watch the Eric Nam Daebak show interview now because now I'm like, Jackson, you all right, man? Like, what's going on?
But I think that
being a fan is not just for the fan of heart.
Being in like the fishbowl was very telling. Like, yes, it's not necessarily a fishbowl; it's a water tank, but you can see all angles, you can see all sides, and everyone is watching you and looking and see what you're doing, and they're all pointing.
Right.
And I just think that, man.
I was okay with
It was
it.
intense.
I was okay
I
with
really
it
thought he was
until-
going to get
because-
out. Like, I didn't think
I knew.
that.
I knew.
I didn't think.
He was not making it out. And I really was hoping that his inner self, when he broke the mirror, was going to be... But he never broke the mirror. It was the performer who broke the glass from the
other
inside of the
side.
glass, the other side of the mirror, but it still didn't free him. Like, it may have freed the inner... Like, so his inner self looked like he died, like when he fell back.
He fell back.
So maybe that was truly the freedom. But we don't want to say that death is the freedom. Like... It may be the case, but that sends a very dangerous message. So I don't think that was
But
the
is that
message
how
he
they
was trying.
feel as artists? That
Maybe
they don't ever get to
And-
leave.
But you can understand like that trauma mindset of like,
Who is the one? Oh, who is the one that I told you about, that article? I sent it to you. It's not.
she says to me all the time.
I
sent it
do.
to you.
I sent it
out of
to
the
you.
hundreds
But
that
it
she
was-
sends me. I'm supposed to know the one.
Yes, you are.
More
Every single
details.
time. It was the guy. He's a famous. He's second generation artist. He went and did a talk show about just the dangers of K-pop.
2 hours later.
Anyway, I hope Jackson Wang is doing well, and now I'm really curious to watch his interview with Eric Nam and find out like the message behind that. If you're fans of Jackson Wang and this didn't get blocked, I have a feeling that it might be. But if it didn't
I hope
get blocked,
it's not blocked.
and it gets out there, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so that you can see more about Jackson Wang. If there's information that maybe we've gotten wrong or we misunderstood or questions that you can answer for us, we'd love to hear from you in
Love
the
to
description
know.
section or in the comment section down below.
If you have more insight, let us know. If you read things differently, let us know. Like,
Yeah, we always want to make sure that we're getting out accurate information. And Jackson Wang is he's just a very smart guy, and he seems not only book smart, but he just seems like he understands a lot. Like he's more of that like old soul, kind of like a Taeyong out there, and just I'm really interested to see what he has to say on
Me
this.
too.
Like I really want to know what this is about. So on that note, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Give us any further recommendations that you may have for Jackson Wang or Got7 or any of the individual members. And if
and
you
if you
like
like
dramas,
drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all. Annyeong.